Hey everybody, Justin Cena here. I got a great video for you here today. I'm going to teach you why you should focus on SMS in your Shopify store. I've also got an incredible offer for you. First of all, take a look at the link directly below this video. You're going to be able to jump into SMS messaging with an incredible deal. Jump in for free right now. Look at the link below here, but let's jump into this video. I'll show you more over the shoulder about this little offer, but SMS messaging is incredibly key in 2022 and beyond, and it might be the missing piece to your store. And the bottom line is you need to reach customers where they are. And of course, SMS messaging native to mobile devices, and you know that everyone is on their mobile device. You're probably watching this on a mobile device right now. And the stats don't lie. SMS has a 98% open rate compared to only 15% on email, and a 45% response rate versus only 8% on email. Gets further in terms of actual conversion as well. We're looking at 30 to 45% conversion rate. Those are massive numbers that can seriously change the overall trajectory of your business. And SMS messages are opened within 90 seconds. It's an incredibly powerful medium here that we have the ability to get our customers' attention ASAP. But there are some pain points. First of all, there's no built-in SMS functionality inside of Shopify. You're going to need an app. Most of these apps are kind of just copies of what you're doing with emailing, sending purchase receipts or shipment updates, or just a copy of text email messages. There's a lot more that SMS can do if you're using it in the right way, if you're using the right strategies. And again, I got an incredible offer for you. You can jump into SMS absolutely free. You can grow your list significantly, right? This is kind of the first thing that everyone does with SMS. They're getting people to opt in to their lists, getting them into their engagement circles. You could segment lists as well, but overall, getting just more people available to see your products, to see your marketing messaging. Then you can start automating sales, right? Sending out smart SMS campaigns, segmented campaigns. You could recover abandoned carts. You could, of course, promote new products. You could notify ASAP when products get restocked. This is an incredibly powerful kind of strategy right here, especially when you're doing things like drops, or you have a very hot product that sells out quickly, or if you want to do a flash sale, right? Upselling, cross-selling, so many different things that you can do. Personalized drip campaigns, workflows, maybe kind of the most important thing, providing premium support, right? Having two-way messaging is going to save you a lot of time and money versus phone support. It's going to give the customer what they want as well, instantaneous or near instantaneous messaging and reach to the brand. Notifications and alerts will help as well. You could also set up SMS bots to really, and again, completely integrated with Shopify is going to mean you're going to have all of the different types of Shopify information at hand. So very, very powerful. You could also generate and maintain loyalty programs. There is a lot that you can do with SMS. And I'm going to show you Engage SMS. You see the link directly below. That is the kind of special offer that I've got for you right now. And, the introductory offer, incredible for you as a store. You could jump in right now. But Engage SMS for Shopify, it's the solution for SMS marketing, for SMS sales and support on Shopify. And really, this is a result of Engage's kind of significant experience over a decade of kind of combining marketing, sales, support, messaging capabilities for Allstate Insurance and some other huge companies, and kind of turning those use cases into what's now become the Engage SMS app. Incredibly powerful. I'm going to show you over the shoulder. So here is that app again. You're going to be able to recover abandoned carts to increase revenue. You're going to be able to import existing customers and build lists with all of these kind of proven segments that are going to allow for these really smart campaigns. Engage SMS marketing, incredibly powerful tool for kind of fully taking advantage of SMS, right? We're not just talking about sending a purchase receipt or sending a little text message saying, hey, your order has shipped. We're talking about using SMS to drive sales, to build our business. You can segment customers to create these highly effective personalized campaigns where you could send to VIPs, you could send to people who haven't bought in X amount of days. You have all of these different kind of segments that allow for that personalization. And you could do this in bulk messaging. You could do it personalized, really anything that you could imagine. You have that full power here with Engage. You could have automation templates as well. The two-way messaging for customer service, very powerful. You have bots, and I'll show you the back end over here. But the whole bottom line is you're going to be able to manage all of these SMS features in this easy to use dashboard. You're going to have a nice kind of setup for automations. You're going to have this kind of step-by-step flow here. So you're going to have everything really, really easy. No prior experience necessary. Very easy onboarding as well, as I show you. Great support, great analytics. This is Engage SMS messaging for Shopify. And all that we need to do, come up here and press the Add App button and get this installed in our store. Once you have the app installed, you'll be brought over into your Nggage SMS messaging for Shopify dashboard. And this is where you're going to be able to get started. We're going to set up the recover abandoned carts using SMS automation, but you're going to be over here in the dashboard, kind of living here. You're going to be seeing your stats, your analytics, all of your different campaigns that are running, and you'll be able to get back to this at any time by going into your app section in Shopify. So let's get started on the onboarding. We're going to set up our recover abandoned carts using SMS automation. Now, what are abandoned carts? Basically, when you have someone who adds products to their cart, they stop the checkout, but for whatever reason, they don't finish the checkout. And I talked about the much higher conversion rates and open rates and response rates on SMS compared to email. So we want to get right in their face with an abandoned cart offer using SMS. And I really love how they kind of describe everything in here. It gives you a good learning experience, really talking about what are SMS marketing automations, kind of things based off of triggers, right? We're going to have messages get sent automatically off of some type of action. In this case, it's going to be off of recovered carts. We could add personalization. Obviously, abandoned cart, we're going to talk specifically about what they've abandoned, that they go back to their cart, et cetera, et cetera. But we can also have things like shipping notifications, order shipped, order canceled, loyalty programs, post-purchase, all with personalized information based on everyone being different and having their own data pieces inside of Shopify. And we can customize and modify all the templates so it looks good. So we understand the idea behind automation. We know that we want to recover abandoned carts. That's a no-brainer. What we want to now come over here is select one of the two options, right? Number one, you could send a message with an abandoned cart link, or number two, you could send a message with a coupon code and the abandoned cart link. And obviously the coupon code would be something to incentivize or drive that sale. And really it's up to you in terms of which one. The discount offer is obviously going to work a bit better. It's going to give that urgency. It's going to give that exclusivity. And I'm going to show you step by step how we can set everything up. So this is the template editor page, and you see we have a live preview on the side. This is what our message is going to look like. You could always confirm your triggers. This is, of course, the checkout started for our abandoned cart. Our cancellation trigger, basically what's going to stop this automation, is when someone completes the checkout, like, they achieve the goal that we want, they purchase a product. So a couple things that we need to do here. Number one, message. And this is, of course, going to be the actual message. If we type in right over here, we could literally change anything that we want. See, the text comes right over here, and I'll just put this back to the original. We have the option to do a standard message, just going to send this off one time, or we could have a drip campaign where we have timed released messages. We have the ability to add in images as well. We could even URL shorten some of the different links that we might be choosing to include, just to make sure that we're under the limit, but we're already under the limit here anyway. But again, very straightforward here. We have that urgency to go back into the cart with that discount. You can customize this, give it a voice, match your branding. You have full control over here. You can even add emojis as well. Now, that's just the message part of it, pretty straightforward. We also have advanced filters. So when are you going to send this message? We can go anytime. You see over here, I'm going to actually reduce this into 1 minute, or we could even do 15 minutes. So basically, how much time once they initiate the trigger will it take? So the trigger here is starting a checkout. So we're going to give them 15 minutes after the checkout. If they don't complete the checkout, we're going to trigger this. Okay, and with a cancellation trigger, basically, again, we have different options in terms of different actions, but we want them to finish their checkout. So this is a recover cart thing, or recover or abandoned cart recovery, and what our goal is checkout. So you just match your goal over here. You don't need to have one over here in different cases, depending on really what the goal of your marketing automation is here. In this case, it's to recover those carts. Make sure you have it activated over here. You could always click back into it, update any of the different sections over here, like editing the message and testing out different images or emojis. Again, you have full control over that. You just come down here and press the update. And this is the automation section. You'll see all of your different automations over here, whether they're inactive or active. But right now, because this abandoned cart is active, anyone that abandons their cart within 15 minutes will receive this little one message with that 10% discount code to get them back and to finish off their checkout, right? The goal, again, they abandon a checkout, we're going to get them to come back and finish it off. Back over here under Get Started, we're now going to work out over here, build your SMS subscriber list. And we're going to talk, or they'll talk about all the different list building tools and kind of who are subscribers and really what do we have access to them when we get them. But the idea is that we're going to set up a landing page in order to get new SMS subscribers, because these people are just incredibly valuable to our brand. And the idea that we'll have direct access to them with very, very huge open rates and huge response rates and huge conversion rates means these people are worth a lot to us. So definitely always read through these tooltips, kind of understanding the background of why we're doing this. But what we want to do now is get set up in terms of setting up our keywords. And basically keywords are just different tags that are going to be associated with different campaigns. And you'll see basically in terms of the ads and the posts that we make, they'll be instructing people to get an offer or to opt in or to do something by texting the keyword, right? You've seen these in kind of different promotional messages, something like text the word sign up to this or whatever. We're going to be able to get started with our own as well. So we'll click get started over here. This is going to bring us into the keywords section. And there are lots of different kind of reading little notes here. I'm going to kind of go over the most important, but really in terms of what are keywords, right? The idea is going to be, again, that kind of action word. The word or the text that basically identifies offers and connects them to, identifies visitors and connects them with your offer, right? So this is kind of the SMS opt-in, the first step, getting people into our audience over here. So we're going to come over and click create. And we have a bunch of different types of kind of keyword connection. And one we could have with an image over here and one we could have with text. This is really going to depend on where you're going to be promoting. You see the different examples. You could have the word in an image, you could have the word in text, you could even do both. Doesn't really matter. But to be consistent, you'll always want to at least include it in the text so they can copy and paste the message if possible. You also want to keep the word to be pretty simple. They're using spring in this example. So we're going to come over here and we'll create a new one, and we'll say cats will be our keyword over here. And we're going to make a new segment. We'll call it new customers. And we have an auto reply here. It's going to be the auto reply. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you love cats as much as we do. Check out our entire catalog. Talk to you soon. Right, we could add images. We could add links again. We could insert different personal information that we have on the customer. We could even include specific product URLs. You have full control over this. But the idea in terms of this is very simple, right? Our keyword is going to be cats. It's going to attach people that sign up with that keyword to our new list called new customers. And it's going to give this as a reply. Right, very simple. Think about when you do a welcome email opt-in. You typically enter your email address, you get a welcome email. Over here, you enter your SMS, you enter your phone number, and you get a welcome text while getting added into this segment. Okay, you can call the segment anything you want. It doesn't have to be new customers. You could have something like VIP customers and only show this to people who have purchased product and say, hey, we think that you're special enough to get on our VIP list. You name the VIP segment VIP customers. You make the keyword VIPs. Right, you can play around with that, but then all you need to do is just press create to get this going. You could even set up landing pages and forms to have people sign up immediately and get right on into your SMS opt-in list. So that was Engage. If you're one of my students, right, print on demand, you could see how easy this is going to be, especially when you have that new flow of constant products, set up an automation, promote those new products every single week, win back your VIP customers, give those personalized products, which we love selling as well on both drop shipping and print on demand. Those high margin products, they work perfectly with Engage. So again, highly recommended. This is the #1 app for SMS messaging in here. You saw that great backend as well. Very easy to use. So you see the link directly below this video. Make sure you get in this introductory offer. You see the details right below here. Limited time. Use the link in the description, jump right in, get SMS marketing, automations, bots, and all of the messaging that you need to take full advantage of this incredibly powerful medium. I know this is going to help you make some money, and I'll talk to you real soon.